You know when you're out shopping and you pick something up, you see those little symbols all over the packaging, right? They're on everything, from our food to our helmets, but what do they actually mean? Well, today, we're going to crack that code together.
Oh, yeah, you've seen them everywhere. That little mark on a bottle of ghee, the sticker on a new helmet, that tiny stamp on a piece of jewelry, the logo on a juice box. They're so common, we just kind of gloss over them, right? But here's the thing. They're not just for show. They're telling you a really important story about that product's quality, its safety, and where it came from. So what's the story? What are these little logos actually telling you? That's the big question, and that's exactly what we're tackling today. Stick with me, and by the end of this, you'll be reading these labels like you wrote them yourself. All right, let's kick things off with the big ones, the heavy hitters. I'm talking about the government-backed marks. These are the official seals of approval, and a lot of the time, they're not optional. They're your guarantee that something meets serious national standards. And this one? I bet you've seen this a million times. It's probably one of the most famous marks in India, the ISI mark. For tons of different products, this symbol is basically shorthand for trustworthy. So the ISI mark has been around forever, since 1955. It's given out by the Bureau of Indian Standards, or BIS for short. And when you see it, it means that product didn't just roll off an assembly line. Nope, it's been tested, and it passed some pretty tough standards for quality and safety. It's proof the company is playing by the rules. Okay, but here's the crucial part. For some products, this isn't just a nice to have. It's absolutely mandatory. We're talking about things where safety is everything, right? Like electrical stuff, helmets, LPG cylinders, even the water you drink. So the big takeaway here is if you're buying any of these, you have got to find that ISI mark. No excuses. All right, let's switch gears from industrial stuff and head over to the farm. It's time to talk about the AgMark. You can think of AgMark as the government's stamp of approval, but for all things agriculture. It's your guarantee that the product, whatever it is, meets the standards set by the Directorate of Marketing and Inspection. Basically, it's all about making sure the stuff from our farms is high quality and pure. So where do you find this one? Easy, just look in your kitchen. It's going to be on things like your cooking oils, pulses, grains, all that stuff, even some processed foods. It's the little symbol that helps make sure what you're buying is, well, up to the mark. Okay, now for the sparkly stuff. When you're buying something like gold or silver, which is a pretty big deal, how do you know you're getting the real deal? Simple. You look for the BIS Hallmark. This whole system was created to verify the purity of precious metals. It was made mandatory for gold back in 2000, mainly because there was a huge problem with people not getting the purity they were promised. Then in 2005, they added silver to the list. The whole point of this system? It's designed to protect you, the buyer. And that's why this hallmark is just so important. Seriously, think of it like your personal defense against getting ripped off. It's pretty much the only way to be sure about the purity of the metal. So here's the bottom line. Never, ever buy gold or silver jewelry without it. Period. Okay, let's get into something we all deal with every single day. Food. Those little marks on the packaging, they tell us a ton about what we're actually eating, from how safe it is to what's inside. First up, in the food aisle, is the FPO mark. Now, this one is all about processed fruit products. And yep, this one's mandatory too. Seeing it is your guarantee that the product was made somewhere clean, hygienic, and safe. It means the whole operation, the factory, the process, the final product, everything has passed the government's tough food safety checks. You're going to find the FPO mark on all kinds of tasty stuff. Jams, juices, pickles, you name it. So the next time you grab a bottle of mango juice, just a quick glance for this logo can give you that extra bit of peace of mind. Now this might be the simplest, but also one of the most important symbols on any food pack. It's so easy. A green dot in a square, it's vegetarian. A ground dot, it's got non-veg ingredients. This label is mandatory, and it's brilliant because it lets everyone see in a split second if a food fits their diet. These days, everyone's talking about organic, but with so many products claiming to be organic, how do you know for sure? Well, the answer is right here, the India Organic logo. When you see this logo, it's certifying that the food was grown using real organic farming methods. What does that mean? It means no chemical fertilizers, no nasty pesticides, and no hormones. This is the official government-backed stamp that says this is genuinely organic. Okay, so we've covered the big legally required marks,
But there's a whole other world of symbols out there for specialty items. They might not be mandatory, but believe me, they carry a lot of meaning.
Let me give you 3 great examples. You've got the silk mark. That guarantees your fabric is 100% pure silk, no funny business. Then there's the Ayush mark, which is for traditional herbal products. It's how you know you're getting something genuinely Ayurvedic. And of course, the famous Darjeeling logo. That's what's called a geographical indication. It's your proof that the tea was actually grown in Darjeeling, which is what gives it that amazing one-of-a-kind flavor.
So there you have it. We've cracked the code on the ISI mark, AgMark, all those food symbols, and a bunch more. You now hold the key to understanding this secret language on all your products, and it's time to put that knowledge to good use. And really, it all boils down to a super simple 3-step check. Step 1, spot the mark. Just find it on the package. Step 2, recall what it means. Ask yourself, what is this guaranteeing? Safety? Purity? And step 3, purchase with confidence. That's it. It's the best way to make sure you're getting what you paid for. So, the next time you walk into a store, you're not just another shopper. You're a savvy, informed consumer. You've got the power to check for quality and authenticity on the spot. So the only question left is, now that you know the code, what's the first thing you're going to look for on your next shopping trip?